was on Tyler Talks, but I'm not. I just went ahead and pressed the live button anyways. I thought I had logged into my other channel. I just thought I'd have a quick chat. I probably won't post this video. I probably won't leave it posted. But I got a serious problem, y'all. My mental health. I'm gonna be totally fucking upfront about it. I probably shouldn't be telling my business like this, but I'm afraid to leave my house. I just left. I unplugged the car, got in the car, and I was like, let me go riding around the block. You know, one of my favorite things is to drive the car around. And I had a panic attack and I had to come back home. So now I know it's nothing. Here's what's crazy. Because I have a doctor appointment Friday, right? No, I had literally just a tiny swig of energy shot, just a tiny bit, not even enough to literally get any type of taste out of it. I literally left and came right back home. This morning I tried to leave and to go to the gym, I had to come right back home. Oh, actually I didn't leave, my bad. I didn't leave at that point. I stayed home, sorry. I don't know what's going on, but no, it's not energy drinks. It's not energy anything. It's because I was off caffeine for almost a whole week, and I still was having this issue with leaving the home. For some reason, it's when I get in the car, and when I'm at a red light, it kills me. I can't stand sitting there. You know, it's triggered by certain things. So this was supposed to be a Tyler Talks video, not a Tyler Tarot video. But I was already logged in, and for some reason I thought I logged into my other channel, which I wasn't, but I went ahead and pressed live anyways. I don't know what's going on. It's like, I didn't know I had agoraphobia. I mean, I may have an underlying health issue. I'm not saying that, but I find it kind of weird how it only happens when I leave the house. I can see if it was happening here in the home, but clearly, if it's diabetes, high blood pressure, that would happen at all times, not just when I leave the home. Do you get what I'm saying? The high blood pressure, whatever it is, that only happens when I leave the home? That makes no sense. So that means to tell me that it's something psychological. See, I'm back home now and I feel okay. I feel all right. So, we'll see. I did have one during the video, but it wasn't like it feels when I go outside. Makes no sense. I'm already got a doctor's appointment set up. I got to figure this out. I hate to bring this to my Tyler's Tarot. I really thought I was logged into Tyler Talks. You know, that's my other channel. On the bright side, things are getting loose on me, and I have a profile again. And these shorts used to be so tight. They used to be booty shorts practically, but now it's like, okay, I'm feeling my new body. So I want to let y'all know that if y'all hear that Tyler Tarot croaks out or dies, you know that I called it first. You can say that he predicted his own death. I don't know what's going on. I don't like the way I've been feeling. I don't know if it's something wrong with my body or my mind or psychological. I don't know. I'll figure that out. I'm going to get the treatment to figure this out, but I don't know what's going on. I'm getting checked out. Why do y'all keep saying get checked? What did I just say? What did I just say I was gonna do? Why are y'all telling me to do things I've already taken care of? I'm just on here to talk about it because maybe somebody out there is going through the same shit I'm going through. And maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they need to hear somebody else is going through it. Because I mean, I was gonna keep it to myself. But I don't know. I just don't feel, I mean, I don't know. I just find it really strange that I don't, yeah, I've had some while I'm at home, like as far as like little anxiety here and there, but it's like amplified when I get out on the road. It's amplified. I'm talking about like full fledged, enough to make a grown man want to like get down to his knees and cry. So that's just terrifying. I hate the way that feels. I'll be feeling normal, and then I'll be like, "Oh, you're about to have a panic attack. Watch, 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 watch. You're about to have one." And then, of course, it happens. You know. So no, I don't really feel faint. I think I have a fear of fainting. Because I'm so afraid. I was afraid to go to the gym earlier, but I said, "What if I get there and my big ass faints?" And I would be so embarrassed. I'd be so embarrassed if I got out in the public and fainted. That's why I left the barber that day when I had the panic attack and left the barber. He didn't even finish my hair. I was like, I'm not, and I even told him, I said, I'm not going to faint I'm not going to faint here. I said, if I'm going to faint, I'm going to go home and faint. I just had this fear of fainting, even though I didn't faint. It felt like I was going to, even though I didn't. And that now, so what I find funny now is I don't feel faint, but I have a fear of fainting in public. So I'm finding that when I have to run and do my errands, because I had to go get some groceries the other day, or just, what was this? The day before yesterday. I had to go and get some groceries, and I rushed myself out of the store because I was afraid I was going to faint in the store. No, I've never fainted. Never fainted. So I've always had a struggle with anxiety. My mother is my witness. I'll never forget when I was about 6 or 7, I had an anxiety attack where I thought I was going to die. And I went up to my mom. I said, I think I'm dying. And she called the paramedics, called the ambulance. Ambulance gets there and they realize I'm having a panic attack. And they didn't take me in or anything, but I remember I had that specific incident. This has been like a struggle my whole entire life, but I didn't struggle with it during my teens. I don't ever remember having this problem in my teens. I've always had anxiety, but the panic attacks stopped when I was a kid, and it's like they returned with a vengeance. It's almost like it's saying, bitch, you thought you got rid of us years ago? Well, bitch, we're back. And you think that it was bad then, let me see how you handle this panic attack and this panic attack and this. It's almost like that. But it could be an underlying health issue. It doesn't make sense that, I don't know. We'll see. I'm getting all that checked. So we'll see. We'll see. I just called my mother earlier and I said, I made me a doctor's appointment. And I said, so I'll get to see what's killing me or what's going to kill me. Because I'm like, I just have this like paranoia that I have some deadly thing going on with me. But I don't feel bad. That's the funny part. I don't feel like I have a bad stomach or a bad body part or anything like that. I don't feel that. It doesn't feel like that. It feels all like up here. This is what it feels like. So it could be it could be a lot of stress. It could be blood pressure. It could be that. Whatever it is, I'm going to take care of it. But I'm just like freaking out. I don't know what to do. I'm stressed like you. Somebody said, are you more stressed than usual? No, I'm stressed like I normally am. This is a normal everyday thing. I normally feel like this. Maybe it's a past life trauma coming through. You know what's so funny is that did cross my mind that maybe I died at this age in my previous life. I'm not trying to get all metaphysical on you, even though I'm kind of like becoming very atheist and not very believing in angels and gods and stuff like that. It did cross my mind. I'm like, well, what if this is so sad, but just hear me out. I was like, did I die at this age in a past life? And now I'm remembering that. Grounding techniques. I've heard of those. Yeah. Oh, really? Tammy Freeman, you've been here, done this? And so, because like I said, I've never, I've had panic attacks before, but they were in my childhood. And I think the last one I had was on a plane because that was because of claustrophobia, not because of any type of blood problem. But That barber shop incident really was like, I was like, oh my God, like it just was like, and nothing triggered me about the barber shop. I've been going to the same barber for like half a year now. So I'm like, something was going, but we'll see. We'll see. I guess we'll all get the answer to this whenever I get the results, but I don't think I'll share the results. But I'm just saying, I'm trying to get it looked into. So I'm trying to get it looked into. Now I'm scared to go. You know what's so funny is now I'm scared to go to the barber. I'm dreading my hair going back out. I'm like, oh, because I have to go to the barber again. Not any barber. I'm like, oh shit. Because now my brain associates a panic attack with the barber chair, which I looked up online, and a lot of people where they have panic attacks in certain areas and at certain events, they'll avoid that event for the fear of another panic attack. So now I'm like, I'm associating panic attacks with the barber chair. So now I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? Start cutting my own hair or having getting a mobile barber to come to me? And I almost posted, this is how bad it's gotten. I'm like, maybe I'll tell my subscribers if they know a barber that can come to me that's in the Vegas area. I was like, maybe I can do that. But I'm like, oh my God. And I love my Tesla. I love my Tesla car. And now I'm associating it with the panic attack I had leaving the barber shop. Because I had a big one in the car. I'm like, get me home. I'm about to panic. I'm about to pass out on the road. And I turned the autopilot on and let the autopilot drive me a little bit just in case I fainted. Then the autopilot would still be engaged. And now I'm associating the Tesla with something that kind of gives me anxiety. So yeah, I'm going crazy. But I'm gonna figure this out. I'm getting this. That's the thing. So, I had, at least talking about it, I always say well, I don't always say this, but I always feel like if you talk about it, it kind of relieves some anxiety. And I don't really have many people to talk to. So I was like, well, let me talk to my subscribers. I wasn't meaning to go on this channel though. I'm gonna start trying the vitamins. I'm gonna see whatever the doctor says, whatever I'm like lacking. I'm gonna try to, so that's what I'm afraid of, being put on medications, because I'm afraid I'll lose my personality. When I used to be on Adderall, I was on Adderall for years and years and years. All right. When I was on those, it kind of took away my personality. Because I used to do when I first started Tyler's Tarot, you'll notice that I was on something. It was called Adderall, and I was super skinny because you don't have an appetite on Adderall. So I remember my personality wasn't what it is now. Back then, it wasn't. It kind of takes away a personality, and I'm afraid of having these mind-altering medications. If that's where it's going to lead to, I'm afraid that's going to alter my personality, and I don't want that to happen. So, no med, it's not a sickness, it's deeper than that. But I've been told by my psychic friends, who have always been spot on with everything, and this is what they felt. They said, it's all anxiety. They both said there's nothing wrong with you, like sickness-wise or illness. It's all up here. And so these are psychics that really predicted specific stuff from me before. So why would they be not, if I was, and she was like, look, if I sense anything, I would tell you. She said, no, it's all psychological. It's all up here. So, and that's, but I'm still getting checked. She said, I still want you to go see a doctor and get it checked. But she says, I promise you, it's all up here. So we'll see. And that's what I had two of my specific psychics, ones that really never been wrong before. So I'm like, okay, let me see. But she said I would get the doctor visit just to kind of relieve your anxiety and just, get your, checkup. But she said, I promise you, it's all anxiety. So, because I feel fine now. So I just had to get on here and talk about it. What if I get to a point where I can never leave my home again? That's my biggest fear. And I have travels coming up. I was supposed to do a London European vacation around the end of the year or beginning of next year. What if I'm not able to really leave? I might have to cancel all that. I already made plans for it and everything. I might have to cancel all that. Thanks for that. If I can't leave and go a mile up the street, fuck, I look like going to Europe. Thanks for the 10, Kimberly. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm not doing personal questions right now, but thank you so much. Appreciate that. Now, what if I have to cancel my European trip? Because if I can't leave and go up the street, think about this. If I can't get in my car and go up the street, how the hell am I going to get in the car to go to the airport? Just think about that. That means that all my road trips are about to stop. All my travels are about to stop. And that scares the living shit out of me, because that right there just gave it a lot of perspective when I tried to leave just now and had to turn around and come back. A red light triggered me, and being in the car triggered me because I feel so claustrophobic, you know? And I'm thinking to myself, if I can't do just those simple tasks, because I still have some things I have to ship off to 2 subscribers, and I don't want to go to the post office. It's too far away. I'm like, what am I going to do? I ain't going to be able to go on my trip. You know, thanks for the 10, Kirsch Mackey. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I won't be able to go on my trip. I won't be able to, you see what I'm saying? If I can't go up the road in my car, I can't go to Europe, thousands of miles away. So, well, I could be diabetic, but if I am, I ain't even gonna take the shit for it. I'll fucking croak out. I don't care. Like, if I have an underlying issue, and I'm gonna say this for the record, it's not for attention, it's really how I feel. If I have any life-threatening illness, I'm not even gonna try to fight it. I'm gonna go down with it. I'm gonna go down with the ship. Because I don't want to be on medications. I don't want to take insulin. I don't care. If it's something that's life-threatening, I'll just die with it. I'll go down with the ship. Swear to God. If they told me I had a tumor that's terminal, can't be fixed, or if I had, let's say if I had cancer that had to be chemoed and all this, I would just die with it. Bitch, take me down with it. I'll go down with the ship. So, that's the way I put it. Yeah, diabetes 2 and insulin bad. That's been my biggest fear, is that I have that. If I do, I'll just die. I ain't gonna fucking care. I'll just go down with the ship. That's the way I put it. No, don't resuscitate me, nothing. I can't live with no illness. I can't live with an illness. I refuse to live with an illness. You know, I just get so upset. I'm like, okay, what if I can't? I think what upsets me the most is the fact that I have things I have to do. There's things I have to do. There's things I have to tend to. And not being able to leave the home is the biggest fear. Like, not being able to really go anywhere and do anything. And what if this lasts? Ain't no telling how long this is gonna last, you know? How long this anxiety is going to, like, that's the way I put it. And so that's with that being said, y'all have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all.